taking a tour. What are we looking at? All right.
Are you guys registered?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay, you would have to sign.
Sign?
Yeah.
I just came on my own. I was hoping some other people would show up for this. I just had to see what this is.
Okay.
Hi, can I help you?
We're just seeing what's going
Just
on.
gonna listen.
Yeah, it's a Muslim Day at the Capitol.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
I thought maybe there was going to be somebody speaking that we could listen to. There's no place to sit. I thought there was just going to be somebody speaking and we could just listen.
Well, this is kind of a pre-registered event, and so this is space that is reserved for folks who did register ahead.
Right. We just thought maybe we were just going to listen. Thought maybe there was just somebody going to speak. We didn't know y'all were doing
Yes,
this.
there will be, but
thing.
this is actually, but it is an event that
Right,
requires
right.
prior registration. So
Oh, okay.
unfortunately, the seats in here are reserved for
Okay.
folks who
Okay.
registered.
Okay. All
But
right.
you're welcome to help yourself to some breakfast if you would like.
No, we're good.
Okay.
We're good. Thank you. We
wanted
already
to
had
we just
breakfast.
wanted to listen.
We just wanted to listen. Is all we wanted.
Okay.
To do.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll be back next year. You're more than welcome to register ahead of time if you'd like to
Sure.
participate.
Okay. All right. Thank you. How's it going? Have a good day, ladies.
You too.
God bless you.
You too.
Need Jesus. We did walk right into their event with the shirts.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. That's not. No, that's nothing. We might as well go visit some. You want to go visit Adam West or something?
Kevin West.
I write about religion. I've been coming to Muslim Day for this year.
Uh huh.
I see actually that you all are anti-Muslim.
We are Christians.
We're not
So-
anti anything. We're just pro-Christian.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're certainly anti-Muhammad because.
Right, that gets
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you all here? What's your purpose? I love the picture of the story.
He's the leader of warriors.
Down.
He's the leader of Warriors for Christ,
Okay.
and I'm the leader of Official Street Preachers.
Are you all from Oklahoma?
Used to live here,
I used
but
to live here, yeah.
but now
I actually won a big free speech case here last year at the
Yeah.
Supreme Court.
he did.
Okay. So what's your name?
Rich Penkoski.
Rich. Can you spell the last name? I don't want to.
Penkoski.
P-E-N-K-O-S-K-I. And you're the leader of Warriors for Christ.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh-huh.
You're a former Oklahoman.
Yes, ma'am.
Where do you live now?
Texas.
Texas.
Okay.
And
Texas. And you are.
David Grisham,
Okay.
Grisham, spelled just like the author John Grisham.
Yeah. That's
He is my cousin.
Is he?
Yeah, he's actually my
Oh
cousin.
my goodness. Okay. And you, what's your organization?
Official Street Preachers,
Official Street Preachers.
Mm-hmm. and from Texas.
Okay. Okay. So, like I said, I'm trying to be balanced.
Sure.
Official Street Preachers. So your thoughts today? You came to kind of hear what they're trying to do and just talk to the Muslim people.
Yeah, we stood outside and we were trying to entice some of the Muslims to come over and talk to us and witness to them about Christ, and we did get to talk to a couple of them.
Okay.
And but then we thought we were going to go into the event and just sit down and listen. But there's not really, they don't have a podium set up. It's more of like a board meeting kind of thing.
Right.
And there's no place to sit in there, so we just figured we'd just leave. We're not in here to disrupt anything.
Right.
We're just
we
here
were
to.
just going to listen to what they were saying.
Right, that's all we were going
Oh,
to
the
do.
Oklahoman, you guys did the story on me. My
Yeah.
case when I won, you guys did the story.
Well, they've done stories on all of us at one time or another. I got arrested in this city once. Do you remember when they had the big black mass for the Satanists?
I do. 'Cause I do stories.
I was the only Christian that got arrested at that because I told them they wanted them to come over and talk to me about Jesus, and I got arrested. Yeah, they let me go, and they dropped all the charges the next day. I spent overnight in jail.
She's pretty good about free speech up here at the
So I have been in your jail, as well as the Capitol.
So
Yeah.
how did you all hear about this? You know that they were going to
Well, we're street preachers, so
I've
we
been
really
coming
make
to
it our
this.
mission to know what's going on.
I've been coming to this event for several years.
Okay.
And then we have different teachers.
Okay.
So yeah, we've been coming to this event for several years. It seems to be getting smaller every year.
Plus, not even that, but we want to encourage the state legislature to cut ties with CARE. I mean, Florida's doing it. The
Yes,
FBI, the FBI
that's
has cut
true.
ties with them. The UAE is labeled them a terrorist organization.
They raise funds for terrorism,
Correct.
is what they do. They're a fundraising organization in the United States for terrorists.
So while we're here,
We need to sever that tie so funding is not going over to the terrorists so they can buy more stuff.
Well, the FBI, like I said, the FBI cut ties with CARE, all contact with CARE. The United Arab Emirates labeled them a terrorist organization. The Florida Senate introduced a resolution to cut contact with them.
That is correct.
Because of their comments about the October 7th event where they were really
Yeah.
just god awful. So to me, I mean, having people like this up here that are pro-terrorist.
Oklahoma
I don't understand how we can have that.
should cut ties with CARE.
Right.
They should cut ties with CARE.
If Muslims want to come up here and do their thing like every other citizen, perfect. But as far as CARE goes, I believe they're a propaganda piece for Hamas
And
Muslim
they're a
Brotherhood.
fundraiser for the Muslim Brotherhood is exactly what they are. All of that's been thoroughly investigated.
Yeah, it has. That's why the FBI cut ties.
Yeah. And that doesn't mean that the individuals that are involved in this on a day-to-day basis in CARE are necessarily terrorists. It doesn't mean that. It just means the organization is bad, and they're just assisting in that organization. So Oklahoma needs to cut ties with that organization.
Good. I'm glad I was in there. I miss one of the guys who comes all the time from Indiana.
Yeah.
You're talking about Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Brother
Jim Gillis.
Yeah, big
Jim Gillis.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was going to come with us today, but he had a house, he was renovating a house. So he had to be there for
He
that.
got stuck for that, so he wasn't here this
That's
year.
Brother Jim.
And we're on our way down to Austin
Next.
to go to tomorrow is another Muslim Day at the Capitol in Austin, so we're heading that way tonight.
But it has, even the guys from CARE told us, this is much smaller than it used to be.
Yeah.
So,
Well, they had it in a big room, I think last year or year before last, in a big room, and some senator came in and spoke, and
now it's just this.
she made the mistake of asking me a question, and I mean, I raised my hand when she asked for questions. And
Yeah, that's it.
She didn't like that very much. She didn't like my answer, my question.
I remember this guy.
Thank you. I just want to make sure.
All right,
Balance that.
you're welcome. Thank you.
Well, whenever we do something in Oklahoma, we'll be sure to tip you off.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
This year we'll be at Bartlesville Pride again, and I'll send you an email about what's happening in Bartlesville because of my case. That they tried keeping us out of the park 2 years ago, but our lawyers in the case in Tennessee, they can't do it anymore. Basically saying, can't keep them out of the
There's
park.
liable to be a confrontation in
Yes.
Bartlesville or Gay Pride this year because we're going to try, and they may arrest us. I don't, or they may
Well,
threaten
they're
to
not
arrest us.
I was told they're not going to arrest us.
They may get sued. They may get sued if they try to arrest us.
It's usually September.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
do-
September.
It's too hot in June.
It's late September,
Now, Claremore Pride is in June.
and our attorneys are Rutherford Institute. That's our attorneys.
If you remember my story, they're the guys that I don't know if you guys ever talked to my attorneys actually. You guys did the story, but I don't know if you actually talked to my attorney or not. Yeah.
Rutherford Institute.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Keep me informed.
Will do.
We'll let you know. We'll give you a call.
Thank you so much.
Thank
God
you.
bless you.
I'm a pastor. I've been a pastor.
Just a preacher.
I've been an associate pastor at several different churches all across the United States.
Okay, so I should say
Okay.
okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
God bless you. She's the faith editor.
Oh, cool. Do we need to shut these off now if we're going to go talk to?
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to shut these off now. We're going to talk to the.
Yeah, we're going to go talk to some lawmakers.
If
So
something happens, we'll back on. Other than that, no reason to.
yeah.